You're listening to the Public Health Entrepreneurs Podcast with your host, Dr. Charlotte Huntley. Welcome to Public Health Entrepreneurs, the podcast for visionary leaders who are ready to transform public health and healthcare through innovation. I'm your host, Dr. Charlotte Huntley, and as a public health entrepreneur with over 25 years of experience in healthcare and public health, I understand the unique challenges and opportunities that come along with bridging multiple disciplines and also building businesses that create healthier communities. Today, we're going to focus on the topic of gratitude as a sustainability strategy. Maybe you hadn't thought about it quite that way. On the practice of gratitude, I challenge you to frame gratitude as a strategic practice for entrepreneurs, not just a feel-good reflection. In public health work, where progress is slow, problems are complex, and burnout is real, intentional gratitude helps maintain perspective, resilience, and connection to purpose. It's about recognizing what's working while building toward what could be. Beyond personal well-being, gratitude sharpens your leadership also. It helps you recognize the contributions of your team, stay grounded in your mission during setbacks, and maintain the long-term thinking that public health work demands. It can shift your focus from what's broken to what's possible, from obstacles to opportunities. This is especially important right now during a season where there seems to be such an overwhelming attack on public health and the dismantling. So as public health entrepreneurs, all of us in public health are feeling it on some level, and it could challenge you and really shake you as entrepreneurs. When you're trying to change systems that have been broken for decades, gratitude isn't a luxury, it's a sustainability strategy. It reminds you why you started and gives you fuel to keep going. I'm going to suggest 5 things to be grateful for. There are many, but I chose these 5 to focus in on to help jumpstart your thinking of gratitude as a sustainability strategy. All right. So in no particular order, we're just going to go. The first one I have is the community of problem solvers. Be grateful for this community of problem solvers, other public health entrepreneurs, mentors, collaborators, and even competitors who share the mission of improving population health. This network provides support, challenges assumptions, and reminds you that you're not solving these problems alone. Here's the number 2 thing that I suggest you be grateful for, and that is the small wins and early indicators. Think about the pilot program that showed promising results, the partnership that finally came through, and the moment a stakeholder got it. These incremental victories that signal you're on the right track, even when the ultimate impact is still years away. Here's number 3, failure as feedback. I challenge you to be grateful for failure and reframe it as feedback. Think about the pilots that didn't scale, the partnerships that fell through, the grants that weren't funded. A lot of us can relate to that one. Each one refined your approach and taught you something essential about the problem you're trying to solve. All right, here's number 4. Be grateful for the people you serve, the communities, patients, or populations whose lives your work touches. Their stories, struggles, and resilience keep the mission tangible when you're deep in spreadsheets and strategy reports. All right, here's number 5. Be grateful for the privilege to work on what matters. The fact that you get to spend your days on health equity, disease prevention, or systems change. Work that has meaning beyond profit margins. Not everyone has the resources, support, or circumstances to pursue mission-driven entrepreneurship. These are just 5 things that I've chosen to share with you to be grateful for, but I know you can come up with so many more. And I challenge you to really reframe gratitude into a sustainability strategy, especially in these challenging times. Gratitude doesn't ignore the hard parts of this work. The funding gaps, the policy barriers, the slow pace of systems change, but it does help you stay connected to what matters when those challenges feel overwhelming. As public health entrepreneurs, we're in this for the long haul, and gratitude is part of how we sustain ourselves and our teams along the way. So take a moment today to notice what's working, who's showing up, and why this work is worth doing. Then carry that forward into whatever comes next. Remember that we're here to support you. You can always reach out to us directly at publichealthentrepreneurs.com. All right, everyone. Until next time, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for listening. Visit publichealthentrepreneurs.com to learn more.